Hey everyone, I've not really recorded anything for my game Blade Ferret yet for YouTube, so I thought I'd do a quick 1:30 a.m. Just a little devlog of my game, because I feel like I want to share it with people, even though it's not really what I'd consider done at the moment. So enough yapping. Blade Ferret is a passion project of mine. It's been a bit on and off, and I'm more of an artist than a programmer, so I am kind of proud with what I've been able to do for this game. So as you can see here, it's a 3D platformer. You've got very fast-paced movement, and of course my main inspiration from a gameplay standpoint is the Sonic Adventure games, but I also have influence from other titles such as Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, the Spyro and Crash games. That mostly comes in the combat, but you also have like a homing attack, similar to the Sonic games. And as I was able to demonstrate just earlier, I was able to run through loops just like this. Animations are still very much work in progress. I'm more of a 3D artist than I am a 3D animator, so a lot of the animations will look very jank and placeholdery at the moment. Also have a basic grind rail in here, though it's mostly built off of a tutorial at this time, because I think I'm not a very good programmer. Oh, I know this. I don't need to think it. Definitely need to change how camera collision works, but yeah, so far, Blade Ferret in this simple little environment looks pretty good. And I'm just going to switch over to, this was just a basic demo test menu that I made for a feedback session that I had at a local game dev meet, which I got some really good feedback for. Some of it's been implemented, albeit not perfectly. Others I still need to work on. So it's just going to take some time to load, but this is the sort of early version of the first hub area that I'm planning for the game. Ignore the ring sound effects from Sonic, they're very much placeholder. So Ven has a 3, technically 4 hit combo. So basically it's 2 normal hits, but then if you do a 3rd hit, it's basically 2 hits and 1. Basically you do a slash and then a kick out of that 3rd hit. And then I demonstrate to the player as they enter this area that like you can run up the walls like this. Sorry, you can very much tell this is unscripted. I didn't archive the stream where I modeled this, unfortunately, but this is essentially a checkpoint. Each checkpoint will be themed to each area of the game that you're in. So this grassy ruins area is very much going to have a checkpoint that reflects that sort of aesthetic. I don't really need to demonstrate because I've already demonstrated the jank combat, but like this is where a tutorial fight would be, and then once you beat these 3 guys, once they have like actual animations and AI movement, a door will unlock and then you go through here. I like hiding things. Very much a placeholder material and just placeholder meshes. So, like, don't worry, this is not going to reflect the final game at all. This is where the first level gate will be, when there's a level. Sorry about that audio clipping. And then you go through here. And there's a bunch of crates here, so that incentivizes players to check out this area, because it's like, oh, why is there a bunch of crates here? And you can just smash them. And whilst the water doesn't really do much besides, you know, change your jump height and speed, it's still neat. I was still able to do a underwater post-process. The ledge grab is a bit broken on some geometry, so I'm going to have to put in specific grab points to stop people from grabbing onto buggy geometry. Ignore this this extra player model here. This was just for testing how the vertex, dynamic vertex lighting worked, which I will link to the resources for that, because it's a very cool asset pack for those wanting to do like a retro style game. You can do a slide move, and as well as that, you can do like a little slide kick, which I need to adjust the timing of, but it's technically functional. Oh, and I should also demonstrate that as the player, you can build up enough speed. Probably embarrassing myself here, because I did change the... there we go. So there will be a meter in the final game where, like, you can't just, like, run on walls forever. Like, you'll drain that meter, but that's basically to demonstrate to the player that, hey, you can run up the wall, and if you make it before your meter runs out, you can find cool stuff on higher planes. Anyway, let me continue. The reason the camera went down like that is because it's like it's a fall camera, so if you're falling at a specific velocity, it'll suddenly pan downwards. I need to adjust how that works. So right now, the grind rails only send the player in one direction, and I need to look into seeing how I can get it to go both ways. Also, partially for my inspiration for the hub areas, besides the classic Spyro games, I was also inspired by Shadow Generations and how they handled the way they do the hub world design in that game, where it's like a whole bunch of challenges in like a packed area, and I quite like how it's done. And this was just a test of that sort of idea, and I want to make sure that my hub areas are interesting to maneuver through, as well as just being, you know, good iconography and a way to access levels. And then when you get through like a hub world challenge like this, you'll usually have like some sort of reward, like a bunch of crates you can smash, which will have more than just like basic crystals in the final game. There'll be more stuff to collect. And then you'll have bonus levels like this one, for example, that rewards you for going through that platforming challenge. And then in the final game, there'll be like a switch or something, so like a little pulley lever thing, or an equivalent of that will spawn, so you can just go back here more conveniently. I'm gonna cheese my my overpowered and broken physics real quick. Hang on. Yeah, I need a programmer so badly. It's another area. Wasn't meaning to one on the walls that time, but there's a little area here. So I need to implement the homing reticle next. I was intending to do that for the feedback demo, but I didn't get it done in time. So that's going to be for the job for when I do a public demo in the near future, probably for a Confuzzled or Sage 2026. Yeah, as you can see, no homing reticle meant I missed that one horribly. Anyway, breaking my physics again, just to show you one more sort of area of interest for this hub world, is once you beat the main 3 levels in the game, you will unlock a key. You'll unlock keys to access this this door here. Well, it's just a cube right now, but it'll be a door when I actually model stuff. And then you get to go all the way up there, that tower, and fight the final boss. So if I... Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. So yeah, once you finish that area, you'll go to the boss for that world. So yeah, I will share more information in regards to the story, characters and such at a later date. Ideally, I probably should have done more of a scripted devlog or something, because those videos are fun to watch, you know, just developers talking about their game. And, you know, people would love to know the context of this. I just wanted to put something out there just to show the world, hey, I am making something. It's not ready yet, but it is being made. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the near future.